Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another NBA Sports Talk with Walter Strong III. In this episode, we're going to talk about FIBA World Cup 2023. Team USA has secured itself a spot in the semifinals. We're going to talk about that and more tonight here on NBA Sports Talk. So do me a favor, grab a pen, a pad. It's truly time to go to work. Praise the Lord, everyone. Welcome to NBA Sports Talk with Walter Strong III. If you're new here and you want to talk NBA basketball and more from a fan's perspective, we welcome you to the show. And as we said, tonight we're going to be talking about FIBA World Cup 2023. Team USA secures a spot in the semifinals. We're going to talk about the matchup and more, and just overall this FIBA World Cup 2023 and just some of the surprises, upsets that we've seen. The semifinals are set now, and my prediction of Team USA making it to the semifinals, hey, I got it right. How about you? But now it's time to talk semifinals along with predictions for the finals of the World Cup. So do me a favor, if you're watching me either on YouTube or LinkedIn, let me know in the chat where you're watching me from. Give me a hashtag Team Live in the chat of either two of those two platforms, or if you're watching the replay, give us a hashtag Team Replay. So let's get into the content. Top point number one, Team USA, yes, they bounce back and get into the semifinals by beating Italy soundly and dominantly, getting themselves in the semifinals after prior losing to Lithuania just a couple of days ago. And as a result of that loss, the internet started to blow up. People start to ask the questions: can this team be able to go all the way? You know, is this a sign because the top superstars did not become a part of the World Cup and they wanted to wait to the Olympic next year? Is this a sign that the World Cup not having some of its greatest and brightest superstars, is this a sign? But Team USA bounced back. They bounced back dominantly by defeating Italy and getting into the semifinals. And that bounce back was needed. That was a bounce back win where they beat Italy soundly. They beat Italy with all what they had to bring to the table as a sound team. This is not a team made up of superstars. This is a team made up of solid players that makes a solid defensive, offensive, and three-point minded team. And they were able to bounce back. And so with that bounce back, it showed me that, just because you drop one game, hey, it didn't necessarily mean that, okay, that the Team USA was going to be written off, because ultimately that loss also kind of set Team USA into the bracket where they didn't end up having to play Canada in the semifinals. However, if they would have beat Lithuania, the possibilities of them end up playing Canada in the semifinals could have been a realistic chance. But because of that loss, it kind of worked in Team USA's favor. And so that bounce back definitely helped Team USA. What else do I want to cover about this bounce back? Defeating Italy soundly, bouncing back from the loss of Lithuania, but also understanding that they got to work on some fundamentals. They have to work on some European fundamentals, because this team does not has a solid big man on its team. It's dealing with it's depending on individuals like Van Carroll. It's depending on individuals like Walker. It's depending on individuals like Jarrett Jackson Jr. There is no true big man on the Team USA, and it shows why some fundamentals is such as being able to grab rebounds and being able to get second chance points are so important in this FIBA World Cup, and understanding and sticking to the European fundamentals of this tournament. And I believe they've learned that lesson. They have learned that lesson. Let's go on. Let's go on. Another point that I want to bring up, now that they're in the semifinals, we have to kind of look at who the matchups are. You had Team USA versus Germany, and you have Serbia against Canada. Well, before this tournament even got started, Team USA was end up playing Germany, and they were able to beat Germany pretty handedly. They were able to beat them pretty handedly, in the warm-ups in preparation for this World Cup FIBA tournament. So now being able to play Germany a second time, there's some confidence there, but they can't underestimate and sleep on Germany. Germany has been solid. They've played hard throughout this tournament, and they've gotten themselves in the semifinals. So we can't go into this semifinal matchup with a lack of energy. We can't go into this semifinal matchup with a lack of focus and a lack of attention to detail. Team USA, from the tip of the ball, has to come out with energy. I know Steve Kerr, for the most part, is wanting to stick with the same lineup game after game. You're in the semifinals now. You gotta make some adjustments. Not only do they gotta make some adjustments, but they gotta play with intensity. They gotta play as a team, and you have to play with focus, and you gotta be able to knock down shots for them to be able to win this semifinal matchup. Now, in the other uh, side of this semifinal matchup is Serbia and Canada. Serbia ended up beating Lithuania, who ended up beating Team USA just a couple of days ago. Now it gets beat by Serbia and now Canada. I like Canada over Serbia. I want to be able to see Canada versus Team USA, Team Canada versus Team USA. I think that will be a great finals matchup. But I really like Team Canada over Team Serbia. I like Team USA over Team Germany. Hey, if you're just joining me tonight, we're talking about FIBA World Cup 2023, Team USA being able to secure its spot into the semifinals and more. So let me know where you're watching me from, whether if you are watching me on YouTube, give me a hashtag Team Live, or if you're watching me on LinkedIn, give me a hashtag Team Live in the chat. We want to say good evening to the Washington Wizards' #1 fan, Florence Donald from Equip Institute. Good evening, my dear sister. Good evening, my dear sister. Yes, we're just covering. We are just going over just some points on why Team USA, now that they've secured their spot in the semifinals, now they have to be able to go ahead and now bring this home. They got to be able to bring the intensity and the focus from the tip of the opening game. They got to be able to stick to the fundamentals. Though they don't have a big man, they got to get a committee of team players all playing to be able to bring this win, which now brings me now to what we talked about, the potential finals. I like Team USA versus Team Canada. You have individuals on Team Canada like RJ Barrett. You have individuals like Shea Gilders Alexander. and a couple of other NBA players on Team Canada, they're definitely going to be a challenge for Team USA. But I like the makeup of this team, from the defensive player of Jared Jackson Jr. to Brandon Ingram to Tyrese Halliburton to Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, uh, Austin Reeds. Uh, who else do we have? Bobby Portis. I like the way this team has been put together to be able to take on and to win in the finals. Do we have some deficiencies by lacking big men? Yes, we do, but we got to grab rebounds. We got to get second chance shots. Not only do we have to get second chance shots, we have to knock down our 3-point shots. Just as we saw in Team USA soundly defeating Italy, we got to see that same performance in this next 2 games for them to be able to win and bring the gold medal to Team USA. So I like this potential finals matchup. The other thing I wanted to bring up is, when this World Cup tournament started, there were some heavyweights like Argentina. There were some heavyweights like Spain, France, and others in this tournament. And we have seen some surprising upsets and those big teams and countries being eliminated. So it's almost like by those eliminations and those upsets happening, it's created a clear path for Team USA to be able not only to get to the semifinals, but now to be able to position themselves to win the finals and to win the gold medal. But we have to take note, by there not being a France, by there not being an Argentina, by there not being a Spain, it's opened up the possibilities not only for Team USA, but it's opened the doors for Team Canada. And so, yes, Team USA has got a clear path to the semifinals. They only had one loss against Team Lithuania, the country of Lithuania. But guess what? It was a timely loss. It was a loss at the right time. You never want to lose a game, but if you're going to lose a game, you want to lose a game in the right time and moment that helps and benefits you to be able to bounce back and be able to move forward towards your goal. And so I like that. I like that. Hey, do me a favor. If you're watching us this evening on NBA Sports Talk with Walter Strong III, do me a favor, click that thumbs up button, hit the share button, and share this with your favorite social media platform for me. All right, so we covered those points. Number 5, predictions. Well, I'm picking Team USA over Team Germany. They've beaten Germany already. I believe they can do it again. I'm also going to predict Team USA to win in the finals over Canada. And it's going to be a competitive, tough game. But I believe Team USA, as long as they come out at the opening tip with energy, with focus, grabbing rebounds, playing team defense, and sticking to the fundamentals, not blowing team assignments, Team USA should be able to get the win over Team Canada in the finals. That's my prediction for this FIBA World Cup 2023. It would have been nice to be able to see a lot of these games, but unfortunately, because of the time zone, they were playing these games at such a time over in Manila that the American time, they would be playing anywhere between 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. And none of us, unfortunately, we're not going to be getting up at that time in the morning to try to watch these games. So definitely the international competition, they definitely need to kind of consider that, especially with the Olympics coming up, to be able to see some of these games, especially with the semifinals and the finals coming up. The timing of these games have definitely been bad. Even then, you just, some people say, oh, just, you could end up recording it, or through off of NBA TV or NBA TV showing the replay of it. You know, I'm a person who wants to see a live game, and once I kind of know who won, it's going to be hard for me to be able to go ahead and sit back and to watch. And then plus now with the evolution of YouTube, you can watch not only international games on YouTube through YouTube TV, you can also now watch even NBA games now on YouTube TV based on the package that you have. But my prediction is it's going to be Team USA for the win. They're going to win the gold medal. And so the question then becomes, after they win the gold medal, what's next for Team USA, especially with the Olympics coming up? I think they definitely have to address the importance of getting more size up front. I think the addition of Jaren Jackson Jr., last year's Defensive Player of the Year, was a good step in the right direction. You got Walker, and you have you had Cam Johnson, you had Bobby Portis Jr., but they got to get some size up front, especially when it comes to the Olympics next year. The other thing that I would like to see Team USA doing in the upcoming Olympics is to keep this team together as best as possible. Make some tweaks, make some changes. But overall, I want to see Jalen Brunson come back. I want to see Mikal Bridges come back. I want to see Josh Hart. I want to see Tyrese Halliburton. I want to see Anthony Edwards. I want to see the youth get the experience from being in the FIBA World Cups to now get the opportunity to be able to now play in the Olympics next year. That's what I want to see from this team. Do I want to see the stars who wanted to take a year off, maybe because of injuries, maybe because of just wanting to be with family, maybe wanted to deal with other priorities and commitments and projects? Do I want to see them now come to play in the Olympics next year in 2024? Not really. Not really. Do I want to see a LeBron James? Do I want to see a Kevin Durant? Do I want to see a Kyrie Irving? Not really. I don't. I would love to see a Draymond Green, who've had some international experience. I would love to see Bam Adebayo, who's had some international experience. And I would love to see some other potential big men that they can get for Team USA, because we need that size. I think the game against Lithuania showed us a weakness that we need to work on. And not only working on that weakness, but we got to be able to play from the opening tip to the final buzzer. We got to come with energy. We got to come with focus. Team USA, too many times, played games, came out with games with a lack of focus and energy, being down anywhere from 10 to 17 points. We need to see them. We need to see Team USA address these issues for the upcoming Olympics. And now that they've been able to qualify for the Olympics and other teams, I like their chances. I like Team USA's chances. I'm impressed with the job that Coach Steve Kerr, Eric Spoelstra, and who else? Mark Fumes. I'm trying to think of the other head coach who unfortunately, Tyrone Lue. There he goes. So you have your 3 NBA coaches and your 1 NCAA coach. I like the job they did. I want to see them come back. I want Team USA executive, director Grant Hill, of Team USA basketball, build on this first level of accomplishments that they accomplished through the FIBA World Cups. Do you want to add some stars? I like what we have. I really do. I like what we have. I think you need to focus on some size, and you need to focus on, some players, like I said, like Draymond Green, Bam Adebayo, those types of players. And if you can do that, I think Team USA has a great opportunity to be able to go to the Olympics and to win gold. Do you need a team of Olympic stars, of top stars? I think this FIBA World Cup International has shown us you don't have to have a whole team of superstars thinking you're going to be able to just run over everyone like you did in the 1992 Barcelona Olympics, having Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Karl Malone, and others. The world has caught up to USA basketball. The world has caught up to its NBA basketball players. You don't believe me? Look at your last few MVP winners of the seasons that we've had. Look at your last few MVP winners, from Giannis from the Milwaukee Bucks, recently Joel Embiid from the Philadelphia 76ers, Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets, a two-time MVP. We have seen the world catch up with USA basketball. We are not going in and dominating teams like we did in 1992. The world has now caught up to us. And so we need to put a sound, fundamental team together who can go ahead and play international basketball at a high level and compete and bring home the gold medal. And so I would definitely love to get your predictions in the live chat, either on YouTube or on LinkedIn. Who do you like for the semifinals? The first semifinals is going to be Team Serbia versus Team Canada. Who do you like? Do you like Team Serbia? Give me a Team S or Team C in the chat. And then you have Team USA versus Team Germany. Give me a Team U or Team G. I'm going with Team USA all the way in the finals. Love to get your thoughts on your predictions on who's going to win. So let me know in the chat of either LinkedIn or YouTube, and make sure you click that thumbs up button for me. Share this on your favorite social media platform. And if you have not subscribed to the new NBA Sports Talk with Walter Strong III, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel, click the alert notification button, join the conversation, either in the live chat or the comment section on the replay. And so we're going to go ahead and bring this train into the station tonight. We got some weather conditions that is going on outside, so we don't want it to affect the quality of the stream. And so we're going to go ahead and bring this to a close, but we'd love to get your predictions. So make sure you leave them either in the chat or the comment section. Florence says, as we get ready to wind this down, she has Team USA for the win for the semifinals and also for the finals. I see a couple of people just joining us. If you're just joining us, we have been talking about FIBA World Cup 2023, Team USA securing itself a spot in the semifinals. We've just been sharing in terms of their ability to bounce back from that loss that they experienced from Team Lithuania, and the lessons that they had to learn to position themselves now to be where they're at. So, hey, let us know your thoughts. And so we're going to go ahead and bring this to a close. I want to thank Florence for holding down Team Live. Team Replay, I want to hear from you in the comment section, whether on LinkedIn or YouTube, your predictions on the FIBA World Cups 2023. Who do you like when it comes to Team Serbia versus Team Canada? Who do you like versus Team USA versus Germany? And who do you like in the finals of the FIBA World Cup 2023? So, hey, we're going to go ahead and get up on out of here. We will see you on Thursday night at 8 p.m. See, it's been a long day. It's Thursday night right now. We will see you Sunday night at 8 p.m. Hopefully, by that time, we will know who is the FIBA World Cup champion and who has won the gold medals. And so we will definitely recap that and more on Sunday night here on NBA Sports Talk with Walter Strong III. Hey, remember, subscribe to the channel, click the alert notification button, join the conversation in the live chat, in the comment section, and we'll talk to you soon. God bless.